Welcome back to Chronicles on the Focus, the podcast where we delve into fascinating lives and events, one compelling story at a time. I'm your host, Bob, and with me as always, is the ever-brilliant Alice.
Hi everyone. And Bob, today's subject is a real frosty one, literally. We're talking about the legendary Roald Amundsen.
Roald Amundsen. The name conjures images of icy landscapes, brave explorers, and epic feats of endurance. He wasn't just a polar explorer, Alice, he was a total badass. First to the South Pole, first to navigate the Northwest Passage. The guy was practically a superhero of the heroic age of Antarctic exploration.
Exactly. But Bob, let's go beyond the headlines. Did you know that Amundsen wasn't initially planning to be a polar explorer? His mother wanted him to be a doctor. He only ditched med school after his mom passed away. Talk about a career change.
Seriously? That's amazing. So, he traded scalpels for sled dogs. Now that's what I call a life pivot. And speaking of sled dogs, let's talk about his South Pole expedition. The sheer audacity of it all. He beat Scott to the punch, becoming the first to reach the South Pole on December 14, 1911. But the real kicker, Alice, is how he did it. He used dog sleds, not ponies like Scott. And he actually ate some of his dogs to survive.
Dog eat dog world, literally. It sounds brutal, but it highlights his pragmatic approach to survival. He learned so much from the Inuit about Arctic survival techniques, adopting their clothing and transportation methods. Think fur-lined parkas instead of those bulky woolen suits that Scott's team struggled with. A crucial difference.
Strategic brilliance. It wasn't just about brute force. It was about smart planning and adaptability. He also cleverly used the ship Fram Asterisk, previously used by Nansen, which was like getting a top-of-the-line icebreaker SUV for your polar expedition.
And let's not forget his Northwest Passage journey. He successfully navigated this treacherous waterway between 1903 and 1906 aboard the Asterisk Joe Asterisk, a tiny 45-ton fishing vessel. Talk about a testament to his seamanship and navigational skills. He even sent a telegram to the newly crowned King Haakon VII of Norway, informing him of his accomplishment. Now that's a boss move.
And then there's the North Pole. He didn't stop at the South. In 1926, Amundsen and his team were the first verified to reach the North Pole by airship, the Norge. Talk about a multifaceted adventurer. Sadly, the legend met a tragic end. He disappeared in 1928 during a rescue mission for the airship Italia. To this day, his remains haven't been found.
A fittingly mysterious end to an extraordinary life. Roald Amundsen, a true pioneer, a brilliant strategist, and a reminder that even the most audacious dreams can be achieved with careful planning, perseverance, and maybe a few eaten dogs along the way.
That's all the time we have for today's episode. Thanks for joining us on Chronicles on the Focus. Until next time, stay curious.